What's goody, everyone? The boys are back with another episode, Season 4, where we get the realist takes on sports. I'm here with my boy D Esquire Day.
What's
Got
happening?
my boy C Note and Charlotte holding it down. And of course, I also got my man T also in Charlotte holding it down. I'm your host this evening, Dre, of course, from the county, PG. Man, a lot's been going on since our last episode. Playoffs been coming and going. Some teams caught the broom work. And if you're not into NBA right now, NFL just had a kind of an interesting draft last week. So let's just jump into it, folks. NFL draft. First few picks was kind of looking chalk. We got Caleb Williams, also another PG County product, stand up, going number one to the Chicago Bears. Then my team, the team in Washington. I hope we got our QB in the future and Jaden Daniels. And then, of course, Marvin Harrison Jr., son of the great Marvin Harrison, went to the Cardinals. But I think the surprise pick of the draft was the Atlanta Falcons, who just gave Kirk Cousins a $180 million contract, $100 million guarantee. The Atlanta Falcons drafted Michael Penix Jr. out of Washington, which shook the whole draft night. So, fellas, I know y'all Panthers fans and y'all can care less how they do business over there, but we got to have some type of reaction of what the Falcons did that night. Corey, what's your thoughts on that, man?
If you ask me, it was a dumb move. How you pay a guy like how you said $100 million guaranteed over the next 4 years, and you really don't put any weapons around him? There's a lot of different moves they could have made. Wide receivers were still on the board. This was a wide receiver heavy draft, and how do you not go get a wide receiver to pair along with a Drake London and even a Kyle Pitts, who the Falcons barely were using. Even their two running backs that they have, like, they have things there, but they could have continued to maximize on it and put a stranglehold on our division, but they didn't attempt to do it at all.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
my boy. Oh,
yeah.
it's the boy.
What's
It's the
good, y'all?
boy.
BT
What's
done,
up, BT?
done
What's
smoothly
good,
came in
y'all?
here, bro. BT done
B,
smoothly came in here, bro.
Too
BT
cool.
from that 910. What's good, my boy?
My niggas chilling, bro. Y'all good?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
good, man. Man, we just talking about the NFL draft. We starting off with the shock of the draft. Y'all hated rivals, the Falcons. They some people call it a reach pick. They got Michael Penix Jr., man. I know you just hopped on the pod, man, but how you feeling about that pick, man?
I mean, penis is nice, bro. But my thing is, why you gonna pick him when you just signed Kirk Cousins to that 4 year contract? You know what
Hmm
I'm saying? I know he's coming off that injury, but you still could have got a quarterback later in the draft if you want to try to get some competition to him. So to me, it
Right.
didn't make any sense. I'm glad they did it though. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of good players on that draft board at number 8.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And Penix ain't gonna see the field for a good 3 or 4 years. So I'm good.
Oh, I want to add this in as well too, because that is what the GM of the Falcons said. He said if everything goes as planned, like how they want, Penix isn't gonna see the field until like 4 to 5 years in the future. So
And he's
they're
24 right now.
basically exactly.
Yeah. So I don't know if it doesn't make a lot of sense. It's bad. I think it's not a good pick, that especially that early in the top 10. But I in some way understand what they're doing, because they're trying to do what the Green Bay Packers did and draft a
hmm
quarterback first round, and then just have that guy sit on ice until like 2 or 3 years from now. Which I think Penix is going to play, like, in maybe not this upcoming season, but in 2025. I think he's going to play. I don't know, like, how it's going to happen. I just feel like the Falcons organization is kind of like, you know, isn't Metro Boomin from Atlanta? They don't trust Kirk Cousins. We still don't,
Man, look,
you know.
if
So
if Kirk Cousins
hey,
can't get it done with these weapons that Atlanta got, I ain't gonna hold you. Atlanta weapons is serious, dog. They
they
Yeah,
got
got
I
Drake
was just
they got
running
London,
through
offense.
them.
they got Cal Pitts, they got two good running backs. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Hmm
If he can't get it done with these weapons in the
yeah.
NFC South, we trash. I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm
They
Nah,
saying?
needed defense. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. The only thing They got
They
damn,
got
what's
Jesse
that they
Bates back
keep in
there.
hand? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They got
They got
Bates. That's
Jesse
back.
Bates. They got AJ Terrell. It's great. They got Jeff Okuda.
They could have got
They're good in the back end. Pause.
an edge rusher at number 8. They had other issues that they had to address. I'm sure they could have used the offensive lineman,
They
maybe
reached
that
on their
early.
second round pick as well too, but
Um,
hey, it's right
yeah,
there.
the defensive tackle.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they had areas on defense in which they could have addressed with that pick, and I feel like like you were saying, BT, they could have got a quarterback later on in the draft, someone at least that was just backup worthy. So yeah, I understand why for a lot of people, like as far as the draft grade that the Falcons got, it was an F for like what most people thought. But
Right.
I understand what they were doing, but it's just kind of, I guess you just got to see what
mind-boggling.
happens with it. Yeah.
Hey T, question real quick, and this is pretty much coming from DEO off of Get Up. And we heard Dave and Corey alluded to it. They was talking about, they just wanted to groom him like how Green Bay did Jordan Love and how they did Aaron Rodgers and everything. But I think he said probably the main reason they reached for that pick was because the QB market and the draft was just so OC, where it was feel like teams had to give up 3 to 4 first round picks, not even just picks or raw, just first round picks. Do you think because of the draft capital it took to move up, you think that's the reason why they just reached and just got Michael Penix right now instead of trying to go QB later in the draft?
Yeah, I believe so. And then also, next year's QB class isn't as highly touted as
Mm-hmm.
this year, and it's not as
Mm-hmm.
deep. So, I mean, outside of Shador Sanders, Quinn Ewers, and Carson Beck, there really isn't a lot of prospects coming out in next year's quarterback class. Like you said, the amount of capital it takes to move up in the draft, and then also after the first round, there really wasn't a prospect that a developmental prospect. I know a lot of people. Spencer Rattler fell. Maybe he could have been there later in the draft,
That's
but
what I was gonna say.
maybe not.
Yeah.
But outside of Rattler, there really wasn't a guy that had like some upside that you could
Mm-hmm.
develop in like stash for a few years, late in the first round or second or third round that you could really just stash and develop. So, if their goal is to only have Kirk Cousins for a few years and you can have Michael Penix Jr. sit, learn, and also get, healthy and get in that NFL strength and conditioning program. I mean, I can kind of understand why they did it, but it's still overall it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
I hear you.
Paying a guy $100 million.
Yeah, I think, but the only thing I kind of disagree with you is only because the nature of not just the NFL sports, we're dealing with the microwave version of sports where people don't even give you a lot of time to kind of like build foundations and plans. So I know Michael Penn is like what 24 years old right now. So let's say he don't start within till he's like 27, 28. The goal is just to get one. When you're a team like Atlanta, the goal is just to get one. They're not thinking, trying to get 2, 3 rings right now. You just gotta get that first one. So if he can do that in between the ages of 27 and 33, then we might look at this pick differently. But until then, even I still think it's a reach, but I kind of see where the GM was coming from. But I just think until Michael Penix is making y'all really successful in the playoffs, then there was a lot of, like y'all alluded to, there was a lot of other draft picks that you could have gotten that could especially help your defense. And I guess the other surprise of the draft was 6 quarterbacks taken before we even got to pick 15. Like people, like they, Penix wasn't the only reach. 'Cause I feel like Bo Nix to Denver, that was a reach too. I always felt like Bo Nix was like a second round QB in my honest opinion. Had some upside, but you could have definitely got him at least in the second round. I think they just want to make sure he didn't get to the Raiders.
JJ to Minnesota, that was a reach.
That was coming though. we was hearing rumblings between them and the Giants. Once the Giants picked up
they did.
BT's
Yeah.
boy, I was like, yeah, he's going to Minnesota for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And they only went up one pick in the draft to get him, so it wasn't that much of a reach. Like, hell, you was hearing me, you saw me sweating the check. I was hearing reports that Washington really liked them. They could have picked him at 2. Like, I don't know what he was selling in that interview, but he was selling that good shit, y'all. Because I was like, I said this New Virginia about to start off with a bad relationship. I was ready to dump the colors, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all. If Daniels wasn't my keeper, I was ready to dump it all, bro. I was like, y'all got me fucked up, bro. Y'all got me fucked up, man. But I'm glad we got our boy. I think we actually had a good draft. We just gotta wait.
We had a really good draft.
We just gotta wait and see. I was a little worried. I was like, damn, we ain't getting no offensive lineman. But if the picks that he got, especially the first 3, actually 4, because we had 3 second-round picks. That man was working in day 2. So if these first 4 picks really hit, I think we got a good solid foundation. But how y'all feeling about your draft? Y'all traded back into the first round at the last second in the first day. And then y'all continue drafting and moving back in the draft in the following second day. How y'all feeling about the Carolina Panthers draft? I'm gonna start with Dave on this. My bad, I'm gonna start with Dave.
I like Xavier Legette. I like that pick.
Country boy.
Yeah, real country.
Great attitude.
Oh, yeah, that's a real country ass nigga right here. Well, I rock with the pick. He seems like a dog, you know. I ain't watching too much in college, but I like the pick. I like what the front office was doing. One, we were able to get something late in the first round. We were able to get, I think, like a lot of our picks back, right? Or to get
all of them.
We lost.
We got all of them back.
After the Bryce Young or after the DJ Moore trade for the number 1 pick. So I like what the front office did. I think that, you know, Dan Morgan and everyone there is, you know, showing promise as far as, you know, how they're trying to shape the team. I think we got like a solid linebacker later on in the draft. I remember Jonathan Brooks out of Texas. I think that was a good pickup too, the running back. So I'm cool with it, but my stance is I need to see it. I need to see it in real time. I need to see it on the field. I'm not gonna have any hope. I'm not gonna, you know, display hope. I like what the front office is doing. I like the action, but I need to see the product. I need to see the product.
See, y'all. This is so wrong. We some hurt fans, bro. We some hurt. We came and have hope, man. This is sad shit, man.
Hey,
I hate it.
David Tepper, bitch ass, man. It's his fault.
See,
it's his fault.
Don't even bring this nigga up.
Hey, you remember
don't get me started.
Corey said on a previous episode talking about his wife to get out the kitchen. Tell David Tepper to get out the kitchen. He damn sure need to get out the kitchen. Yo, man, let everybody do their thing. Stay out the way.
Stay out the way.
Actually, David Tepper, you know what your bitch ass need to do? You need to go ahead, put some money towards bringing the Charlotte Sting back. Bring that team back. Focus on that.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Oh shit,
Focus
my
on
bad.
that, but anyway, but back to football. Front office, keep doing your thing. David Canales, I need to see it on the field.
AT, what would you do if Tepper walked in your business because you put a sign up telling the truth?
Shit, I'll say it to his face.
Yeah.
And if he got a problem, he can get the fuck out of my establishment. I ain't gotta serve your bitch ass.
Hey, yo. Hey.
That's that talk.
Nah, man. Between you and BT, I don't know who was gonna be worse, bro. I'll say, yeah, I'm glad they weren't in that situation, man.
I say, man, this ain't Burger King, man. You can't have it your way in this motherfucker. Get up.
BT, anything you feel you like about your draft? You feeling what Dave's saying?
No, I'm feeling the drop, and I give it like a B minus a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like the tight end we got from Texas too. I think he can be a real game changer. You know what I'm saying? I like Jonathan Brooks. Come off an ACL tear, but it was a clean tear, and so he be back for training camp. So I like that pick as well. But like Dave said, bro, like we got to see it on the field. Like, I don't expect too much, bro. Like I don't expect too much. Like we still a flawed team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dave Canales, this is his first job. Give me like at least 5 wins, bro. I'll take 4, goddamn. But just give me 5 wins, and I'll be straight, bro.
Y'all got your first round pick this year too, right? Y'all got your first round pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
We got everything.
Got everything back. So yeah, just show me some improvement, be competitive, and I'll be happy. I don't expect us to go to the playoffs this year. I don't. Just be competitive, show some improvement, and I'll be happy. But yeah, I'll get a draft for B minus. We did some solid things.
All right, Corny, any final words?
Yeah, pretty much summing up what everybody else said. I do feel like Dan Morgan, this man had a type. He said he wanted dogs, and that's literally what he went out and got. Like I was researching the linebacker Trevin Wallace and that cornerback Chow Smith Wade. They some dogs. Even from the quotes that they had, I sent a couple of them to BT. They some dogs, man. The only thing they want to do is hit. They want to hit and they want to hurt. So that made me not get hope, but it's like just translate it. Let it translate on the field. If y'all really playing like that, it's gonna help out because I already know the back end of our defense is gonna be horrible. It's gonna be hell. So,
that secondary gonna be weak. That secondary.
Honestly, our entire defense is pretty much gonna be weak. Aside from the defensive line, like I feel like we're gonna be dog food. The offense, if the offense hits like how it seems on paper, we should be able to put up 25 plus points a game. That's if it seems like how it is on paper, but obviously we need that shit to translate. I don't see it fully translating starting out early in the season. I hope that we get some tough games to start out in the season. That's the only thing I hope for because it's just going to build character. It's going to build character. It's going to show us the coaching that Canales has. It's going to show us what they're building and how they can build to it and how they can overcome shit. I don't want no easy wins, even though we're not going to have no easy wins. I don't want no cupcake. I don't want no cupcake. I want us to like get punched in the fucking mouth week 1.
Nah. Hey, our schedule pretty tough, bro. We got the Chiefs.
No,
we got some tough
ass.
Damn.
Yeah, we got some tough teams.
Feel sorry for y'all brothers, man.
Nah, play y'all.
Nah, fuck all that. We play y'all too. Fuck all that, bro. Like we don't.
Shit, what's up with it? I don't give a fuck.
No, I'm talking about the schedule, bro. Like I don't want no easy teams. But yeah, you know. I'm
saying like we play them. Like we gonna get some tough games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we'll be a little bit better against the run. I feel like that between Brown, Luvu
out of there,
Wallace.
Yeah, Luvu gone.
Luvu.
Damn, brother.
I will say this. We do got an edge.
Damn, brother.
We got an edge that's not gonna give up on plays now. We got an edge that's not gonna give up on plays now. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say who.
Corey.
I'm not gonna say who give up on plays, but all I'm gonna say he up in New York now. He up in New York now.
Oh, that works for me. That works for me.
That works.
Whoever playing beside him gonna get most of the sacks. I've seen it, but
chill out, man.
Each his own.
Hey, but before we leave the draft talk, shout out to Cooper DeJean though. The white cornerback that went to the Eagles.
Man, fuck him. Fuck him.
DeJean, boy. Hey,
boy. No, fuck him. No, because the first time he get caught lacking. The first time he get caught lacking, that Ryan Gosling meme coming right back on his ass. Let's get it. Hey, yeah, I'm ready. I got that in the queue.
I got that in the queue. Yo, Dre, what did that meme call him?
They call him the white Jackie Robinson. Boy. It's some nasty shit going on, yo. Like, since they got that other white city, now they talking about secondary. Boy, I just got lactose, man, thinking about that shit. I just got lactose thinking about that shit, man.
Hey, don't let
that's
him be wrong.
crazy.
Don't let him be wrong.
Oh, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be
Hey, he gonna be
pissed.
wrong. Hey, pause. He gonna be wrong.
Hey, the
I'm
boy-
about to say, hey, I'm saying, Dave, that was crazy. Hey, Dave, that was crazy, bro. That was
Yeah,
really,
that
you
was
be
wild.
careful, be
That
careful,
was
bro.
wild.
Hey,
That was wild.
I give you a flagrant. The tech was almost coming. I give you a flagrant. The tech was coming, but I give you a flagrant because you caught yourself. But that was crazy, Dave. That was really crazy.
It
Okay,
was. That nigga gonna be nice though. He gonna be nice.
you can't even call him that. Can't you say you can't call white people niggas no more, man? Come on, dog. Come on, man.
That shit universal, bro. That nigga gonna be nice. He gonna be nice, bro. He gonna be nice with it.
Hey, look, man, before we get way off tracks, man, let's get into these NBA playoffs, man. Hey, the only thing I can say is some people were right and some were very, very, very wrong. But man, we passed 1 week into the NBA playoffs. Let's just do it by conferences so we can make it easy. Let's start in the East. As we saw tonight, the Pacers finally got the Bucks out of here. They was dealing with the Giannis injury. Then Dame got hurt in the middle of the series, and they just couldn't come. They just couldn't get into it. So the Pacers finally got the Milwaukee Bucks out of here. The Boston Celtics, they beat the Heat in 5, but it was costly as Porzingis is down with an injury. And then right now we currently got the New York Knicks versus Philly right now. Series is tied. Actually, New York's leading 3-2, and the Knicks are up 20-9 in the beginning of this first quarter. It's still a lot of time, but Knicks is off to a fast start. And then we got the Cavs and the Magic. Cavs up 3-2 after their win last night at home. So, fellas, let's just start with, let's just get it out the way, man. The Bucks this season.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened, man?
Glenn Rivers.
Glenn Rivers.
Glenn Rivers. Hey, what was their record with him? It wasn't that good.
Shit, like 17-19 or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, like in the regular
Griffin
season.
was Griffin was what, 30-13?
Yep.
Before he got fired, yeah.
Yep.
And then the interim guy was like either 2-1 or
Yeah,
3.
like 2-1.
So this nigga he was the only one with a losing record, bro.
Yeah. It's Glenn Rivers, Giannis getting hurt.
Giannis getting hurt too.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, they still probably could have won the series if Dame didn't get hurt.
That too.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it high. We got to throw some blame at Dame. Dame got to get some of this strays too, because Dame, he never fit. He never really molded into that offense, and he didn't want to be there the entire time.
I'm about to say Dame didn't want to be there, bro. I mean, can you imagine? You want to go to Miami the whole time, bro. But they send you the cold behind Milwaukee. No disrespect anybody staying in Milwaukee. But Miami.
Hey man.
Milwaukee.
Hey man. Me, Corey, and Dave was just talking about this earlier. Hey, he wanted to play that loyalty card. He fell on his sword. He played it too long, and now he had to get dealt to where there was, because at that point you just showed your hand. Then he was trying to pull like a James Harden, and we called that bluff. It's like, all right, bro, like let us handle this.
Giannis, though, so I can't really be too.
That's what I'm saying. So it wasn't like they sent him to like the freaking like Nets or something. Like they send you to a top 5 player in the league. So yeah, you're not in warm Miami and shit, dealing with the depression or your divorce or anything like that. But
another thing, bro, this man just got divorced. You know, he want to go to Miami, South Beach. But hey, that's another story for another day.
That story. Hey man, Glow shot her shot, man. If he smoked that layup, then he deserved to get bounced out these playoffs. If you smoke that layup, then
I'm about to say,
you deserve to get bounced.
I know why Dame wanted to go to Miami. He saw what Pat Riley just did for Coach Spo last year. He saw the play.
Mm-hmm.
He saw the play. I see the vision, Dame. I know what you was trying to do.
I see both divisions.
He was trying to recruit more.
But so it it just wasn't meant to be for the Bucks this year.
No.
What can I say? But this is when I try to tell people, hey, y'all gotta stop thinking NBA's 2K. Just because it looks good on paper, these are people's real lives, and things actually got played. And then you gotta deal with injuries and gotta deal with luck. Not everything's guaranteed.
Nah,
That's
man,
that's
you, you need luck. You need a little bit of fortune, but honestly, the Bucks. I mean, the Bucks did themselves in not sticking with Adrian Griffin. They could at least stuck it out. I don't think they would have got to the finals or anything, but they would have. They definitely would have got past the first round. I think. But I guess they felt like the grass was greener on the other side with another coach, and that wasn't the case. And I don't know why. I mean, we all questioned it when it happened before the All-Star break. Like, you go from you have a winning. You're the number two. At the time, you were the number 2 seed in the East, and you feel like Doc Rivers is going to be the answer to get you to be better than that. You know, like they had to. That's their bed. They got to lay in it. You know.
I'm gonna keep it hot. We actually called. Well, I ain't gonna say we called this, but we knew something wasn't right before the season even started when they fired Terry Stotts.
Terry Stotts.
We talked about it.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew
Because
something wasn't right.
he was supposed to be the bridge to get Dame and the Milwaukee Bucks to mesh because he knew how to coach Dame. He knows Dame's system. He knows his spots and everything. Then once he left, I was like, son, this weird.
Exactly.
And then I'm sorry, I think just karma just hit them because the way they was dancing after Adrian Griffin got fired, I was like, see, now look at y'all.
Mm.
We was also really worried about a lot of those trades too, because you gave up a lot. Like, you sacrificed a lot of your defense, which was your bread and butter, just so you can get this one offensive player, and it didn't work. That was a crazy gamble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when in reality, like, if you keep Drew Holiday, really you just needed more shooting. That's really all you needed.
Yeah.
And Drew just a better passer, and he knows how to set up players better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what they should have did. Like, they should have done a 3-way trade. Dame could have got to Miami, and I'm gonna be real. I would have asked for the splash cracker.
Hey, relax. Hey, which one?
I mean,
first of all,
technically, Milwaukee did do a 3-team trade, and that's the result.
Yeah,
and that's the result.
You see what happened too. Drew went straight to Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just the reality, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of Boston, they finally got the Heat out the way. I guess you could say they exercised some demons, but let's all be real. As much as we love Coach Bo, we just didn't need to see another Heat miraculous run just to see them get dogged in the final. So
no, we didn't.
But
especially without Jimmy Butler and Terry Rozier, no, we didn't need that. I mean, it's obviously I wanted niggas to be fully healthy. I want niggas to enjoy their vacation fully healthy. I wanted, like, when I went on my rant about Miami, I don't know if I did it on here, but I did it at some point, in the universe.
It was in the chat.
But I want niggas healthy when they enjoy their vacation, when they get sent home, bro. I don't want niggas rehabbing, bro. I wanted niggas to, be and live instead of in the layup lines. I wanted niggas in college instead of trying to close out on defense. I wanted niggas on the South Beach instead of on the sidelines.
Keep going.
Miami. I respect Coach Bo and Bam Adebayo and Jimmy and all Tyler Hero, all those guys, all, like, the whole organization, first class organization. But please, this is not March Madness. We do not need these upsets. We do not need these upsets, bro.
Hey, just start drawing these plays up for curse, Bo. That's all you do.
Please,
that's all you do, bro.
Please get the clipboard ready. Get the clipboard ready, please.
Just draw up them plays for your Team USA, Spo.
Yep.
Oh man, you guys
Ain't
are in
that-
Miami, man. G5 over game day, bro. Come on, man. Hey,
Hey,
look.
yo.
Hey,
Yo, what's
hey,
wrong with this
hey.
nigga, yo?
Tootsies over turnovers. Come on, man. Which one would you rather have? Like Fat Tuesdays over free throws. Come on now.
Man, hey, Dave, chill out, bro.
Relatable.
No, my boy cooking too much.
Come on, man. You decide which one you want, bro.
When this man said G5 over game day, bro.
Hey,
It was
that's
the
a real
Tussies. It was Tussies for me, man. Oh, so he said Tussies or turnovers. Boy.
Fat Tuesdays are free throw.
Hey, but look, man, I got my wish. You know, we'll see Miami next. We'll see Miami in October. So I'm cool with that.
Hey T, how big of a deal is this Porzingis entry, man?
It's a big deal. They say he's probably gonna be out the second round. Maybe he returns to the conference finals. It looks like as of right now, Philadelphia can't buy a basket outside of Embiid, and the Knicks are hitting everything. So it's a high probable they're going to see the New York Knicks, and with Robinson and Hartenstein, and you're going to need somebody. You're going to need Porzingis to get on the board because outside of Horford and Luke Cornett, Boston really is not a big team, and the Knicks have been rebounding, pretty well. If the Knicks get past Indiana, well, if they close out this game. I mean, right now the Knicks are making everything, so I'm gonna assume that they're gonna win this game tonight in advance and play Indiana on Saturday or Monday or whenever they start that series. But still in the first quarter. But regardless if they play New York, Philadelphia, or even maybe Indiana, they're gonna need Porzingis because they're not. Boston's not the big team, so and plus he helps their offense, like the floor spacing he can provide, and he can score on the block. He can create some offense as well, and he's a pretty decent shot blocker. You wouldn't think it, because he's skinny frame, but he actually fits the rim pretty well. He's really the only rim protector they have. So, I mean, Boston they probably won't need him versus Orlando. Orlando, as we've seen in this series, their guard play leaves a lot to be desired. So Tatum, Brown, Drew Holiday, and Derek White would lock them up. And then Cleveland, their offense has struggled in the playoffs again. I think Game 5 was the first time they actually went over 100 points in this postseason. So,
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I don't think Boston will have much trouble with either one of those two teams. That both of those, Orlando, Cleveland, Boston should beat them in 5 without Porzingis and rest them up. But you're going to need him down the road, versus a team like
I think
Miles Turner.
Eastern Conference Finals for sure. I think you definitely gonna need his presence, especially if he can't even do that. He at least needs to come back for the finals, or they gonna be in big trouble.
Oh yeah, because you look at the teams that could come out west. I mean, Denver. We know what Jokic in Boston really doesn't have much for Jokic anyway. Minnesota is a big team with Gobert and Towns and Nas Reed. Oklahoma City. You still need Porzingis. Chet is light in the frame, but he can, get on the glass. He can make an impact as well and cause some havoc. You're gonna need Porzingis for that matchup, and then it's looking like the series is over. But I'm going to say that Dallas is going to go ahead and close the Clippers out. I mean, Dallas has gotten bigger with Gafford and Lively. And PJ Washington, you're going to need Porzingis versus any team in the West.
Yeah.
All right, Philadelphia is showing a little bit of life now.
They had
so long.
They got hit with some haymakers, but they ain't hit the floor yet.
Yeah, bro. Knicks are hitting everything.
Anytime Josh Hart is making shots, Josh Hart don't even shoot.
I'm
But
telling
this
you, that
man will
boy,
shoot.
Josh Hart on a Lance Anthony run, dog. I don't know what the hell he got going on, but that boy.
Hey, come on, Scott Foster.
But
Yeah,
you brought up a good point with from the Orlando series. You said T that the backcourt is they gonna make some decisions with this backcourt in the off season, but between the Wagner brothers and then Banchero is actually he's not getting the media attention he deserves, but Banchero's actually having a solid intro to his playoff career. I like what I'm seeing out of him.
I told y'all, I've been on that agenda all season.
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But not like if I'm Orlando, they said Paul George, but I don't think Paul George will go there.
Nah,
They're not quite ready to compete for a championship yet.
I definitely
But
I definitely could see
Philadelphia,
a team like Philly, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
but if you're Orlando, like Malik Monk or somebody like that would be a good option for them because you need a guard that can score.
Yeah.
That's been exposed. Especially a young team, we see weaknesses that you don't really see in the regular season. But
Hmm.
Orlando's guard play has left a lot to be desired. It might cost them the series. We'll see what happens tomorrow in Game 6. But you can't really advance past. You can't really get further than the first round if you don't have good guard play. Um, and with Cleveland, Cleveland, you have to win this series if you want any chance of even thinking about keeping Donovan Mitchell. A lot of people think Donovan Mitchell is already pretty much made up his mind that he's out. But if you can't beat Orlando, then he's definitely out of there.
Yeah.
Cleveland, their offense just doesn't look in sync
Ooh.
again for the second time in the
So
postseason.
Spider been wanting to go to New York for so long now. And
Mm-hmm.
we all heard the rumblings about New York wanting Booker.
Mm-hmm.
So that's some
I,
decisions that they would have to make on top of that as well too. Who do they want to go with?
if it means I gotta give up like Josh Hart and like DiVincenzo and OG and stuff like that, I'm gonna just see if I can just get Mitchell straight up because I'm really not trying. And I know T probably don't want to hear this, but New York got a nice young core, and they play way better without Julius Randle out there. And there's a way I could flip Randle and get like their homeboy, what's his name, Bridges.
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges, yeah.
Mikael Bridges, or they could get any like solid two players that can fill that four role, then they be straight. Because sometimes a team just doesn't need another star. Sometimes less is more.
Right.
Sometimes you just need like somebody that's going to fit a certain role. And
And honestly,
Julius Randle, his problem was he was jacking terrible shots, and that would kill the momentum. But now it's like, okay, we just need somebody. I think Nick's just really somebody that's going to defend and spread the floor some more, or they're just gonna find a person that can like a high quality all NBA defensive player, something like that.
their defense runs smoother without Randall as well too. Like they can
Cause you don't
swarm the
play no
ball
fucking
better.
defense. Cause you don't play no fucking defense.
Mm.
He don't.
He's
And
the
he
weak
only go
link.
left.
Exactly, like
Yeah,
He
he
only
only
go
No,
go
left.
you're right
He
though.
only go left, bro.
Yeah.
it's the easiest guy in reporting the league, bro. Like,
And
like
that's the same thing. That's the same thing with RJ Barrett. Like he only go one way.
Yeah.
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 damn, damn.
Speaking of Philadelphia, I mentioned Paul George possibly being an option, if he decides to leave. But Philadelphia, what I see and what we've seen the last few years, outside of Embiid and Maxey, they don't really have a guy that can really create. They need one more
Nope.
guy that can create and some
Hmm.
shooters.
So,
And I saw this brought up on Twitter, I think yesterday or the other day when they played Game 5. I know that he hasn't, he's been in Chicago and whatever. But
mm-hmm.
Zach LaVine is a guy that Philly needs, a guy that Chicago he's number 2, but if he's moving to Philly, he's number 3, which fits well for what LaVine's
Yeah.
skill set is, and also fits what Philadelphia needs. And he's a guy, late in games that can create a bucket.
Yeah.
Essentially, Philadelphia needs one more player because Jerry, we talked about this in Maryland the other day. Embiid, we already know what you can do in the regular season. We know that when you're healthy, you're an MVP. When you're healthy, you're possibly. I mean, let's be honest. Before he got hurt, he was the best player in the NBA this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was gonna win. He was gonna win a second MVP easily, if he didn't get hurt. We know what you're capable of. We know what your ceiling is. They need to bring in somebody like Paul George, Zach LaVine, or somebody that can lessen Embiid's load during the regular season, so he's more preserved for the playoffs, and also someone else that can create because Philadelphia, again, their offense in the postseason at times it's just ISO Joel or ISO pick and roll with Maxey or ISO Maxey. They don't really have much.
Yeah.
They're not really creating much else besides that. And when you're playing a team, a Tom Thibodeau led team, or even a team like Boston or
T, which game was it? Was it game 2? Was it game 2 or game 3 where literally the second half was give the ball to either Joel or Embiid? Like these are the only two people that's going to be able to score tonight. I think it was game 2 or game 3.
Yeah,
that's when he had the 50 ball.
Game 3. Yeah,
game 3. Yeah, game 3.
Yeah, like it was just like yeah, ain't none of y'all Bamas is hitting shit. If you're not passing, do not shoot that shit.
But it was like that game 2 before that crazy sequence.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like look at Joel's plus minus in this series. This man is playing on one leg, and when he's off the floor, they're getting killed. When he's on the floor, I think they're actually up in the series when he has a positive plus minus when he's actually on the floor. But when he's off the floor, they'll get smoked, and they can't even take him out of the game on one leg at 60%, 65%, maybe 65%. I think it's close to 60, but. This guy's clearly not 100%, and they're so reliant on him. And you needed one more guy that can create to lessen the load. So if he's 80%, 80% of Joel's still capable of taking you far, in the playoffs. But you need somebody to get you over that hump that they just haven't been able to get over, and they just don't have that guy. They had Harden last year, but we know what James Harden did. We'll get to him in a little bit, but Harden had his moments, but then he had his moments where he was a no-show. Didn't want to pass the ball to Joel when it was time to close out Boston last year. Embiid didn't take one shot in the last 4 or 5 minutes of that game 6 when they had a chance to close Boston out because Harden wanted to jack up crazy shots. So, yeah, they need another shot creator, bro. That was a hideous shot, bro. I know what you're talking about, BT. That was ugly.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw y'all saw me, but I was like,
I was trying to keep my composure because I'm trying to make sure.
That's a splitter of another brick. See, this is what I'm talking
about. I hate that's his nickname because that's so disrespectful to the OG. But damn, he do look like a rat, bro.
What I been saying, bro? That's what he look like.
Can we just call him like Ratatouille or something, man? Like Jerry the Mouse or something, like because Splendor too OC to be called this man, bro. Like Payne ain't shit, bro. He ain't been shit.
No, he low key the reason why they lost game 2, but I just been keeping it.
It's crazy because New York's gone cold right now, and Philadelphia can't buy a basket. This is what I'm talking about. You need another guy because New York's cooled off because they were on a heater in the first quarter. So now the Knicks call timeout because they cut it down to 12. But they need one more guy that quick because right now they're just loading up on Maxey. And B's giving you about 9-11 points so far. I mean, what more do you want from Joel?
They are that face guard on Maxey too.
Yeah,
they make assist money.
They're not giving Maxey shit.
Nope.
Nah.
And they're like, okay, Joel's only 6%. Maxey, we're gonna face guard him, make his life hell. Who else is gonna beat us? And this is why the Knicks are up right now. So, and we're giving y'all live reactions and stuff and analysis of what we see. But we're gonna take it to the West Coast.
Yes, sir.
Game 5, Mavs, Clippers was a beatdown to LA. Possibly the Clippers' last game in crypto, and fitting, that Paul George was a no-show. James Harden was a no-show. Russ hasn't showed up since game 1.
God damn it.
Russ got more flagrant fouls than buckets the last couple of games.
God damn. Y'all niggas on the heater today, son. I like it, though.
Yeah, I haven't heard
I
from
like
Russ.
Russ, bro. It is what it is, bro.
The Brody has been bad, man. The Brody has been
To
looking
be
bad.
honest, I don't know. I can't even think of a play that Westbrook had besides, that flagrant foul he had in the series. I can't think of one.
I think he had that alley off from James Harden in game one, but
That was
outside
game
of that,
That's the
outside of
last
that
time.
shit,
That's the last time.
Yep.
Are the Clippers done tomorrow, fellas? Or
Yep.
I think
does
so.
Harden
I
have
think
one
so.
more false game? Does James Harden have one more false hope game in him?
Nope. He
Man,
don't.
no, man. Like
It's
I
the real
said
James
before,
Harden.
bro. Like game 1 through 4, you're gonna see James Harden. Game 5 and beyond, he goes to I don't know. He goes to the strip club after that, bro.
Hey,
Like
I'm
you
gonna
don't
say
see
this.
him after that.
I'm gonna say this. We've seen the Clippers' last game in crypto, but we ain't seen Ty Lue's last game in crypto.
Hey, do explain, my brother. Do
He
explain.
moving down the hall.
Do explain.
He moving down the hall. Ty
Moving down
Lue
the
is
hall.
moving down the hall. I'm calling that now. Y'all know I said the other night in the chat. I said they going after JJ, but if the Clippers go outside like this, how much you want to bet Brian gonna hit him on the chat? Hey,
Well, it's funny
we'll
you
have an
mentioned
opening
that.
coming
I
real
saw a
soon.
tweet that said the Lakers' top 2 candidates are JJ Redick and Ty Lue.
Things get
Hey,
interesting.
that podcast.
The
Right?
Hornets, if you're gonna hire JJ Redick, you need to hire him now.
Oh
Bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
See,
And
this is what I'm
see,
saying
what we
about
talked
Brian.
about earlier, bro.
Yep.
Why the Hornets haven't hired a coach yet? They literally had like one of the first openings, bro.
Yeah.
What are they waiting for? If JJ's your guy,
You
Yeah.
can't play around with that.
a lot of people are more open
No.
to it now because he's getting mentioned in other jobs. So a lot of people are more open to it. If he's your guy, then go ahead and hire him, lock him up because now the Lakers job, the Phoenix job might open up. That's not a great. I don't think that's a great job, but I mean, somebody's
That's a terrible job.
Not a good job.
I'm gonna say this.
I don't think it's that bad. We can talk about it later. You need a point guard.
I don't think it's the Hornets. I think it's JJ. JJ knows. JJ knows.
And Braun think he's slick, bro. Braun think he's slick. This podcast was just a mastermind.
Yeah,
bro. You think he's slick?
Mind the game.
Your boy's a shrewd operator. You know how your boy Braun be working, bro. He a shrewd operator, bro. He play it's chess. It's chess.
This podcast
Everything
was
is chess.
JJ Redick's interview. This was JJ's interview. That's all this was.
Because why they breaking down every single play, breaking down the game.
I was gonna say because this is not a pod for the casuals. That is not a pod for the casuals. If you don't understand what the fuck they talking about, you are not like that pod. But if you like us,
if you don't understand coverages in basketball, you're not gonna be interested.
If you like that yelling BS you hear on.
Hey man,
go ahead, T. Go ahead, T. Run ISO. Run ISO. Run ISO.
Go ahead.
Why the fuck do teams always play drop covers, bro? Let's talk hoops, bro.
Man.
Let's talk hoops, bro.
I never understand it.
Why do teams always play drop covers, bro?
I never understand it.
In this era of all eras. When
we know what's gonna happen.
We NBA teams done it, and we see it trickle down to even the women's college game. Like LSU, why the hell are you playing drop covers on Caitlin Clark? You have to blitz or trap her off any pick and roll, hedge.
Yep.
There's 7 ways to guard a screen, bro. Drop coverage is like the worst way to guard a screen.
The worst.
Especially when you got a player like Clark who's right-handed going to her left. You have to blitz her immediately and cut her off, ice the screen. Like there's so many ways, but no. Like we've seen it with Jalen Brunson. I know Joel isn't 100%, but my God, you have to switch it up at some point. Joel just drops off Brunson mid-range.
Even the Maxi game time 3, Mitchell played drop.
Yes.
I'm like, bro.
You have to have better basketball IQ in that situation. You can't play drop in that situation. Wow, Buddy Hield 5 minutes.
But this goes back to.
I was waiting for you to see that, Sean.
But no, we're talking about IQ. It goes back to what Brian and JJ were saying on their show. Like a lot of NBA people, they really got low IQ nowadays. Like they can't even swap a play in their mind. So what do we expect at this point? That was a horrible shot.
was. Has Maxey played the
That's
second
funny,
quarter?
bro.
Oh my god.
That
Yo,
nigga
get him out the game, bro.
Yeah,
dude,
get him out the
Man,
game for real.
dude.
Man, go compete with the Ninja Turtles, bro.
Hey yo, y'all killing me, young.
Oh shit.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh man.
Hey, yo.
That was miraculous.
Oh.
Hey yo.
Somehow this is a 9-point game. It's crazy.
Hey yo. Go ahead, Knicks. Go ahead, Knicks. Make my night.
Please trick off, bro.
Make my night,
Please trick off.
please.
I'm like, look, if the Knicks trick this off, bro, I'm about to do a red quarter tonight at midnight.
Hey, cuz.
The Niggler returns.
Hey yo.
Hey, cuz.
Yo.
Oh,
The greatest damn villain in Gotham.
Yo,
greatest
get-
damn
You thought the Knicks Slater was up now. Wait, what the
Get
Knicks lose this
campaign
game
off this
tonight, bro?
fucking
I'll
board,
literally go on stream right at midnight, bro. Drop a bomb on the Knicks, bro.
hey, YouTube live, bro. Go YouTube live. Go live on that bitch. Go live on YouTube, bro. Go live on it.
Nah, like I just like we see the Bucks do it all the time. Like we see the Clippers do it. Like how are you gonna play drop coverage off a Luka pick and roll or a Kyrie pick and roll? Any pick and roll, I'm not playing drop on that. It's
We
easy for
live.
Kyrie and Luka. Easy
Look
for
at Dave hooking us up.
No, it's not. It's
my
not me.
nigga.
It's
Hey,
our
there we go.
producers. It's our producers in the background. It's our producers in the background.
My niggas.
Not me. I have
My
nothing to do with it.
niggas.
You not to worry about what's going on at the top. Now you see what we mean that shit. Don't worry about it because you're never gonna make it. As long as you in the league, you're not gonna make it. Matter of fact, you second to Chris Paul now. It's y'all two motherfuckers. Fuck both of y'all. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit off the court. I don't want to see CJ prosper in anything when it comes to basketball. You don't deserve
Hold up.
nothing, man.
Has it ever been
the hell?
been a good president of the CBA?
Huh?
I mean, of the Players Association? Has it ever been a good we had
It was before
Fish,
Chris Paul.
but we know the shit Fish was
No,
on.
no. See, what happened was Kyrie was the vice president when he should have been president, but they didn't want my man to be great. Because Kyrie was going to fix shit. Kyrie was going to get shit done. It was like, hell no.
Philly's fighting back, y'all. Let's go.
Hey, look at T.
Let's
T
go.
getting hype. T ready.
Yeah.
T.
No, for real, Kyrie was gonna have that shit right. Kyrie was gonna have shit right. He was saying no to everything.
That's why they was like, they probably wasn't telling him what meeting was going on or anything, bro. That's why Kyrie was like, fuck everything, bro.
They said do the bubble. Kyrie was like, nope, we're not doing it.
Kyrie said, fuck that shit. He said, fuck that shit. But yeah, I mean, OKC, they just handled business. They were the number one seed for a reason. So good job to them. Now we see what they really do on the next one. Cause I feel like the Pelicans are any teams, and they was probably like the easiest team that any opponent could have faced. Zion was dealing with an injury. Brandon Ingram just coming back. CJ dealing with some inconsistencies. So I think they got a good, favorable matchup for a young team to kind of get their first taste of the playoffs. And now we see when it's looking like the Mavs right now, because I think we predicting the Mavs to come out on top of the series.
Yeah.
So I guess the only thing left to talk about now is
Suns in the war.
God damn.
And the Lakers.
Damn.
You talk about the Lakers?
Damn, but I mean, you predicted that. You predicted that joint for real, BT. You was like, I think you said in 5. I think, or was it 6?
I said 5.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, look.
It just felt.
It hurts. It hurts. Seeing what's going on right now.
And
But
then
What's going on? It hurts.
BT, I remember you said something after game 2 that it just felt like no matter what the Lakers did, there was nothing that they can do to beat the Nuggets.
nope.
Yeah.
Like I felt like the Lakers could be up by 30,
It
And
was
Denver
never
will walk
safe.
them
I
down.
went to
It's
sleep
never
on
safe.
like two of them games, and Lakers was up by 12 plus. I went to sleep comfortably knowing that they was probably gonna blow this joint. Pause, and then
Nah.
yeah, see, and then like they was gonna
Hey,
lose the series. So that
hey, yo,
honestly, I was surprised they even got that game. What was it, game 4?
game
Yeah.
four.
Yeah,
That game two game, bro. Like
yeah,
that game winner,
yeah.
bro. I went to bed so hurt, dog. I was like, man, like I was so defeated, bro.
But that's the thing about it. That's what the
I
Lakers.
said,
That's how the
yo,
Lakers has been all season, though. If like, and
yep.
I said it in the
What,
chat the
but
other
what you
day.
say? But what you say, BT? These young fools sniping their goats, bro.
They sniping their ghosts, bro.
They sniping the goats,
Jamal
bro.
Murray got him up out of there, son.
Like,
Two
look,
games.
Darren Fox got Curry out of here.
Yup.
Yeah,
Murray got Braun out of here. And got
Got
KD out
KD
of
out of
here.
here. And they sniping these niggas.
Luke about to get everybody that hates Harden, Kawhi, and PG out of here. Dame, Tyrese just put Dame out of misery, bro. Like,
Oh,
it is tough.
and you know Kyrie want to send Harden home, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Especially after what happened in Brooklyn.
yeah.
You know Kyrie want to send Harden home.
For sure.
Kyrie might go for another 40 ball next game just cause, man.
Yeah, he going crazy.
But yeah, like we alluded to, man, the Pelicans weren't the only team that caught that broom work, man. Surprisingly, the Suns just could not get a damn win against the Minnesota Timberwolves. We knew the Wolves were a good team during the regular season, but off their past playoff history and not knowing how Cat was going to play in this series, but look, they was just a better team, had better coaching, and was the best player in the
On the
series.
court.
He was.
Yeah, it was just so many phases. The Wolves was just dominating the Suns. And it's like it was all caught in 4K. There's like no excuses on why the Suns couldn't at least win one game in that series. And it took them the fourth game to even have a competitive game after the first half, because games 1, 2, and 3, it was like close in the first half, but third quarter the Wolves just ran away with it. They just seemed like they was better prepared, and they won the matchup, and they was like they pretty much like fuck the Suns and got them out of here. It was tough.
Ant said Booker was talking that talk, so he was trying to get them up out of there quick, man.
Yeah.
So
Ant-Man's emergence as being the leader on that team has been incredible to watch. Even though like we've sung his praises before like the world caught on, but just to see it in real time has been like incredible to look at. Like from him being on court, him shouting out plays, him shouting out coverages, telling them not to foul, just doing things that a leader would do. That shit just been incredible to watch. Like
real talk, like when Cat is like acting less of a bitch than he usually is, that's how you know that's like Ant-Man really got the battery in his back. Because that was actually one of the biggest mismatches in the series, because KD just couldn't guard Cat. It doesn't matter who's the better player is. Cat got him by 7 foot to 6'10", and then he got him by at least 25 to 30 pounds. So, and when I remember like when T and I we was talking about like the Suns and different matchups and everything, that was just like a mismatch for the Suns in a sense too, because with Denver, Aaron Gordon's not that good of a shooter. So there's times where you can actually defend him because he might get hot one game, but you're not consistently thinking that he's going to hit 3+ threes a game unless you really reach on your parlay. But when it comes to Cat, not only is he good in the paint, he actually is hitting about 40+% from outside the perimeter. So that was just something that the Suns just never really adjusted, and it didn't help that the one shooter that, once again, Kevin Durant needs was cold game 1, and then he was pretty much injured for the rest of the series. And then Wolves just won off the bench too. Naz Reid was good, and the Sun star players, all three of them just weren't great at the same time like they needed it to be. KD was good game 1. See, oh God,
22 bench points to 0.
the Knicks only scored what? Like they only
The
scored
Knicks
what?
got-
Like
the
9
Knicks got
points in the
22
second quarter.
yeah,
scoring like
Oh,
9.
Philly got 22 bench points. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Philly got
This is
22
the
bench
problem with,
points. Yeah.
Damn. Oh, they cut
It
it.
was the first bench point.
They double teaming the hell out of Embiid.
And he
Come on, man, knock
facilitating.
that
He
down.
getting the
This
ball
this is
out.
one this
Oh,
this one
yeah.
of the
Oh,
one of
yeah.
the gutsy playoff performances. Because realistically, Embiid would be sitting if this was the regular sitting.
Oh,
He'd still be
Yeah.
sitting. So the fact that he even had a 50-point game in this series is
It's crazy.
just ridiculous.
Well, I want to. I have some takeaways from this Phoenix Suns. Minnesota.
But I got one last thing before
go ahead.
I let you.
Yeah.
You know, cause I keep it real, and basically, if the Timberwolves just pump the Phoenix Suns, I think we all can agree to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a city that KD once played at, and when you get punked, you get called a cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Suns as a whole was just a group full of cupcakes because as hard as you tried, y'all just didn't look like the most athletic team. Some of your players look like they quit out there. So
Oh man.
an honor, because sometimes I just like to show shit off. I always have my shit. This is for y'all. This is for y'all, sons. These are the KD cupcakes. This is what y'all are right now. Y'all gonna be called cupcakes until y'all win a playoff series next season. So go ahead, lose first round again. Until then, I'm sorry, KD, you my boy and everything, but y'all looking like some cupcakes right now. So I'm gonna rock these at some point because these are still some fresh ass shoes and shit. But hey, man, find that soul in the Olympics. Because right now, Ant-Man took you out the game, Brody. That's sad work. It's sad days over here, man.
Oh,
But go ahead, Dick.
That gold medal will cheer him up, so it's all good.
It's gonna happen. Sheesh, man.
But I'll say so. First off, in Minnesota, this team is more complete than I thought. I knew that they had a lot of good depth, with from the bench with Nas Reed and those boys. Jaden McDaniels is a better defender than I thought he was. And this is just a really complete team. This is actually the most complete team that I've seen in Minnesota since like 20 years ago when they went I think the one and only time they've ever been to the conference finals, back when they had KG and Sam Cassell and Latrell Sprewell and those guys.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for Ant-Man. I'm excited for them to get past the first round. And I'll say this: if Minnesota gets past Denver, they're gonna go to the NBA Finals.
Oof.
They're gonna go to the NBA Finals.
Ooh.
Niggas not gonna like it. Niggas not gonna like it because Rudy gonna be in the NBA Finals. But I think they're gonna get there.
You think they can beat Ty and Luka though?
Hey Dre, what was that post
I think so.
that you shared the other day? He said you gotta respect the love that for Ant-Man, because anytime he got you rooting for a team, they got Rudy on the court.
Hey, yeah.
I felt that shit so much.
Yeah, bro.
No, but speaking of that, not so fast yet, Dave, because there's a Canadian in Oklahoma right now who actually been getting the better of Ant-Man every time they play each other. Regular season, U.S. Olympic ball, because Canada versus USA. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
but I think if we get an OKC versus Minnesota Western Conference series, I think that'd be box office.
That would be box office.
I think that'd be very box office right there.
They got momentum.
Yeah. Or like BT, like you were saying, if it was Dallas versus Minnesota in the Western Conference Finals, Luka versus Ant, or like Luka and Kyrie.
I would need Ant to win that series so fucking bad. And no disrespect to Luka. Cause I already know ESPN's ready to do some dumb
Oh,
shit if
yeah.
Luka makes it to the
Oh my
finals.
God.
I
I
just
need
want it for
Ant to win.
Kyle,
God.
man.
I know, and that's why I was like, and no, I have nothing against Luka. He's actually one of my favorite players to watch. And you
No,
know how I feel
it's the
about Kai.
media.
And you know how I feel about Kai. But it's just like with
Lead.
Joker, that
Oh.
media,
That
man.
media,
Who got the
dog.
lead?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. T about to turn up
Okay,
on
we
y'all.
got
I'm
the
trying
lead.
to tell you.
Uh-oh.
T about to turn up, yo.
Hey, let me go get me a damn Scott Foster jersey real quick, man.
Hey, yo.
Not a damn Scott Foster jersey,
You
man.
gotta chill, son.
You know what? Fuck
gotta
that. You get a
chill,
tech.
son.
We get a tech.
Not a damn Scott Foster
Foul.
jersey, bro.
Technical foul. Showing
Nigga
love
gonna
to the
show up-
refs.
You gonna show
Showing
up
love
in
to
here
the
with
refs.
a ref shirt on, bro?
With 48 on the back.
Yeah.
I want to see a zebra so bad. Go to the zoo, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't even watch First Take like that, but if the Knicks lose this game, I'm watching that segment with Stephen A. Smith,
Oh
dog.
yeah. Oh, you already know.
I'm watching that segment, dog.
You already know.
And so Dre, to what you're saying earlier about Phoenix, one thing that stood out to me, especially after KD's comments about him not feeling comfortable in the offense, or like how they ran the offense this season. I felt that as well, because when I watch Phoenix, sometimes I would just wonder, like, why isn't I know like KD can make an impact on this game, but why is it just feels like sometimes he's just like another guy out there? Because like sometimes I just feel like he's just standing in the corner. Like, why you have him just in the corner?
Half truths, because let's be honest. In any type of pecking order, KD should never be third.
Yeah.
KD should never
Hell
be
no.
third and pecking order. He deferred because they wanted to make sure Bill got in rhythm. But the problem is, Bill should have been the one sacrificing from get-go, especially
Yeah.
since he was missing the most time. So
Yup.
KD can feel some type of way with how the offense ran. But let's put it this way. First game one, KD had over 30 points because he was aggressive. We didn't see that same aggressiveness until he got to game four,
They
where he
blew
could drop
that?
another 30,
Yeah.
30-point game.
Yep.
So KD can talk about the offense all they want, because I'm really getting tired of coaches getting put under the bus when people have bad series. When
Yeah.
sometimes the players really dictate what goes on the court, because
Ooh.
where was the effort of some of these plays in the third quarter? Where was some of the effort at some of these third quarters?
Mm-hmm.
You could take control. You're the one that gets the ball in your hand. You could take control. You could say, "Fuck that coach offense. I'm gonna run my own shit." So he could talk about the offense all he want. Right now, what Phoenix needs to do, they just need to have a come to Jesus moment in the offseason, decide, are they going to move forward with Frank Vogel and give him the point guard that he requested since he
Yeah.
got there,
Mm-hmm.
or you're going to get rid of him? But regardless of the move, they need to get a point guard.
Point guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a
And then-
point guard, dog. I don't even
They need
blame
a point
Frank Vogel.
guard. That's what I'm saying. Like, I hate when people try to throw coaches on the bus after a bad situation. No, sometimes players dictate what happens on the court majority of the time. Phoenix had no point guard, so when every time Minnesota made a run, they couldn't slow the pace down to fit their style of ball, and it was just a wrap from there. And then they couldn't match up with them on the boards, and we know that was a
Hell
big weakness
no.
of them. That was a big weakness of theirs from the get-go. So get a point guard, see if you can upgrade the bigs. It's okay if you want to keep Royce O'Neal because he's a good D&3 guy, but outside of that, like, stop trying to blame the coaches for y'all mistakes.
Speaking of point guards, who y'all think would be a good fit while we're on this topic?
Tyus Jones.
Tyus Jones.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
I was gonna say him
yeah.
or Trey Jones. I was gonna say one of them.
Yeah,
One
I
of
was
the
gonna say one of
Jones
those
brothers.
two guys. Yeah.
Fuck them niggas,
I
but anyways,
I know. No, like Tyus would be a
Tyus
sneaky
would be the
great pickup.
he would be a great pickup.
Because honestly, he wasted his year in DC. I hope he come back, but like the way he would be able to set that team up like he was doing in Memphis, that's all they really needed. And he
Yep.
can hit the three, and he likes to play
Mhm.
defense.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but boy, this Knicks game though.
Mm.
Bro, the Knicks were up 22 and now they down 3 at half, bro. Come on, man.
You love to see it. You love to
Yeah,
see
exactly.
Ugh.
it. Especially T. Love to see it.
This was going to hurt the Knicks, because if they lose this series, they're going to try to overreach for another scoring guard, which I don't think they need.
Let them fuck it up. Let him fuck it up.
Hey, you're right. Hey, I'm staying out of it. Not my team. Not my team. I'm
Yeah,
staying
it's
out of
not
their
our
business.
team.
Not my team. I'm staying out of it.
Fuck it up, bro.
BT said he gonna watch First Take tomorrow, baby.
I'm telling you, I don't even watch First Take, dog. I don't even watch First Take unless Shannon on there, bro. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna watch that segment. I'm gonna boost up his ratings.
You know they're gonna talk about it at least for a couple segments. Like
Yeah,
Exactly.
30 minutes because 15 minutes of it is going to be Stephen A. in straight pain and crying mode.
Yep.
Oh, the meme's about to be historic. If they lose this series, the memes are going to be historic.
Oh my God,
if they blow a 3-1,
Oh my gosh. Philly, just win this game for me tonight. Please just win this game so we can have
we gotta take it. We gotta take it one
game at a time.
Game 7's on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yep.
Oh.
One game at a time. One half at a time.
So
Come on,
we
Philly.
get Philly Knicks, and then we get game 1 of Denver and Minnesota on Saturday.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get it.
But yeah, fellas, I know we talked a lot about this NBA player. Anybody got any final words before we close this joint out?
Hey man, like I texted Dre the other day, bro. You know, I've been against it the whole time. But hey, Bron about to be 40, dog. Why not let Bron and KD team up for one last round?
Fuck
I
it!
texted Dre that the other day.
Yeah, that's what the Olympics are for, bro.
Shit!
The Olympics are
Screw
for.
the league!
No,
Screw the league!
No cap. I texted Dre the other day. I said, Dre, bro,
Screw the
I've been against it
league!
the whole time, but let's get it, bro. One last run.
Oh
I'll
shit!
fuck you to it.
bro.
I'll fuck you to it,
Screw it!
bro.
Fuck y'all!
Time.
Be mad!
Yup.
Y'all can say anything y'all want. I don't care. I do
But
not
yeah, that's it,
care.
though. Nope.
Nah, but seeing how our contemporaries are going out right now, man. Hey T, you say as poetic as you can. Hey, sometimes when you go into the sun, it's a rub. It's not perfect ending for a lot of these cats, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Ant-Man was a straight dog. Dog like
Sniper, dog. Sniping these niggas.
but I'm cool with it because KD rock with Ant, I rock with Ant. Ant-Man gonna be probably my new favorite player once KD retires. I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all.
I can see that. Ant-Man like that.
He up there right now for me, man.
Yep, he up there, man.
He up there right now.
I need him to act in one more movie because he funny as hell.
Hey, in the words of oh, like yeah, was he acting in Hustle?
Yeah, that
Was he
was
acting in
him.
Hustle for real?
That was that nigga.
That's all him.
They
Yeah.
just changed his name. They say, remember your name is Kurt, bro. Kermit.
Like Anthony Edwards say, man, believe that. Believe that. Believe that.
Oh man, but hey y'all, we're gonna continue watching this Knicks and Philly game. Hopefully, some of us are going to be in a better mood by the time we show our next episode. But hey, yo, Dave, what we tell these folks all the time, man?
Subscribe to the pod. Like, share, subscribe, all that, man. But yo, I got some final thoughts, some final shout outs. One, shout out to the Carolina Hurricanes advancing to the next round. Washington Capitals, hold your head. Y'all made the playoffs. Hold your head. Hold your head. You'll be all right.
Man, I'm still off that rain, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro.
Hey, but they made the playoffs. They made the playoffs though. So
We did.
It's cool. Yeah, they made the playoffs. And,
Damn, Buddy Hill got 17. When the fuck you decide to show up?
That's
He been cold.
ghost.
He was cold. He was
That's a
getting
ghost
cold
type
that whole
17.
second quarter.
But
Damn.
hey, man,
My
just
bad,
stay tuned for more content, man. Like there's more on the way, man. So, any sport. Oh, shout out to my man Richard. He subscribed to the pod. He's a Real Madrid fan, so I need Real Madrid to lose in Champions League.
Hey, yeah.
I moved to PSG. I told him straight up the other day. I was like, look, you're a Real Madrid fan? Oh yeah, like because Real Madrid beat Manchester City. So
Yeah,
I need Real Madrid to lose. So I need PSG. I need PSG to do their thing in the semifinal, so that they can go ahead and beat Real Madrid in the championship game or in the final. So yeah, shout out to my man Richard though. But yeah, man,
Oh.
like, share, subscribe. We everywhere, bro.
Fact.
Hey, before we close out, 'cause you know I had to do it. Ron Garcia, man. What's going on? What's going on with the?
Oh my God. Don't get me started on this clown, cheat, bitch ass nigga, bro. I actually respected the dub, bro. I was gonna get this nigga his props. But if this dude really cheated, bro, like he really a clown ass nigga, dog. But go ahead, T. That's all I had to say, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, you said it, bro. Fraud, cheat, pussy,
Yep.
cokehead.
Drunk. Fucking drunk.
Yo,
Hey, what's that 5-5
Joel
shit?
Osteen ass nigga.
Pretty
He sound like
boy.
the. hey, yo, why BT and T described the perfect Mexican from the '80s, bro?
Ooh.
That's what Ron Garcia is.
And on that note, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Hey, this Saturday
Mayo.
C Note, Esquire, got T, got BT for 9 This Drake from PG, and we out.